What's going on, good people? What's going on, babe? Man, I'm hard pissed off right now. Because if we don't see exactly what they doing right now, as far as population control, it is what it is when you see that we done fucked up Mother Nature so bad to the point where the earth ain't even much, think about it. The earth is not even much responding no more, so they have to. And then when the earth do respond, we don't know what is Mother Nature or what is man. That's why I talk to you guys to let you guys understand, overstand, understand to get what I'm saying. You look at life in itself. You have to look at the beginning of life and everything that was created before you was created. The conscious thinking human to live here all together. The divine creator love unconditionally the feeling, which is the realest feeling that any of us could ever experience when the two opposite sex attract and they come together. Literally, the male and the female. Literally, when they come together in the creator's original name for man changed it. Love. When you come together with your opposite sex attract, meaning a man and a woman, a woman and a man. No matter how you look at those two individuals, the female and the male, it's the divine in the middle of it all. When you look at y'all believing in this God, this Jesus bullshit, and the devil and all the rest of the bullshit, you have to look at who created the bullshit and put it in a book and said that it was from the divine. You need to take another look, people. Because let me explain something to you coming from the creator of all that has been created and will be created after we destroy this planet and make this planet dead like the rest of them. The creator is one way all day in you, around you, working for you, trying to keep the bullshit from killing you on the outside of you. I'm not talking about all the beautiful things in Mother Nature on Mother Earth for us to enjoy. No, I'm talking about the bullshit things from Monsanto's. I'm talking about the bullshit that's in the air. I'm talking about the bullshit that's in the water. I'm talking about the bullshit that's in the earth. I'm talking about these bullshit motherfuckers that done fucked up every motherfucking thing by the fucking shit that they done did. Because we, the first motherfucking people, the brown people, we ain't do motherfucking shit to Mother Earth but live here and love each one of another as equal until shit was created by man and woman. Because the children are born here. So why in the fuck do you say it's their birthday? Who started that bullshit? Because the truth is just that, the motherfucking truth. Period. Fuck the bullshit. When you look at it, it's not your fucking birthday. You was just born here. A empty motherfucking glass waiting for some motherfucking truth. And the first day in this bitch, your mama had to do something for you. She had to give you her day after she worked and put you out of all of that work to be here on this earth constantly thinking. But you're not constantly thinking because as kids, we are born here empty. But look at the bullshit that's being filled into the glasses of the kids today. Do you actually think these wealthy motherfuckers is feeding their kids the bullshit that you feed your kids today? Fuck no. Because they eating to live. Because they know what the truth is. They know what's going on, but they probably still believe in the God and the Jesus and the devil bullshit Because I'm gonna tell you like this here, we all live in this circle of life. What goes around comes around in this bitch. And when you look at what you do will come back to you in this life or the next one. You don't have to worry about no shit burning in hell. You in hell right now. But your cycle of what you do and know what you do is gonna come back on you 4 times more than what you think it will. So your hell will be mentally, and you will feel it physically if you here in life. But after life, you will come back to this life as a blade of grass for somebody to shit on, step on, or just cut. It is what it is, because all things on this earth lives. So like I said, what goes around comes around. So think about you coming around when it comes back around for that ass. For the bullshit that you doing. See like y'all nasty of the nastiest people that's doing nasty shit to animals and to the people and fucking up Mother Nature and Mother Earth. And especially all that there is to be here on Earth. So like I said again, it is what it is. You will have your own hell. Try this on for size. You not remembering when you get older. That's hell in itself right there. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. Period. Fuck all the bullshit. We are the descendants of two loving people. But we, the people, are nothing but sheeple to some sons of bitches that see us as nothing but cattle that could be slaughtered at any time that they feel. Cause I'm checking out this movie with the whatever you call that motherfucking disease, Obaro. Hold on, I ain't going to right now. I don't feel like it. But I'm just saying, people, I want you to think about something for yourself. Who's in between you loving you? You was born here an empty glass. Your mama gave you her birthday as a consolation prize to you because you wasn't even born to you. You was born to the United States of America's corporation as product. So I want you to think for you on this one. After you come out of the porthole, after you come out of your father, after you come out of your mother, answer this question. Why would you get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven, when you have a Father right here on earth? Unless someone taught you some bullshit that you took in as facts. But then you can look at that bullshit and see all the fucking holes in it like Swiss cheese. I know the reason why they ban me out of certain countries for what I say. Because what I say give you something to motherfucking think about today. Because all the lies, all the bullshit, I'm not about the lies. I'm not about the bullshit. I'm like this here. I died 4 times, and I'm gonna tell you on the 4th time, I didn't really die. I just gave up on life. And the creator of life gave me life back and told me, I don't want you to just live life right. I want you to live life straight. So let me explain to you who the creator is in you so you can know for yourself. The creativity in you is the creator of you. That light that comes on. The electricity, the lightning strike before there's smoke or fire. That unconditional feeling of love that you just can't explain. The cocoon before the butterfly. It's all that there is in you to be the best you that you could be for the creator. And only then you are going in the will of the loving you unconditional creator. You stop going towards the creator when you stop the creator's love. When you start the fucking hate. It is what it is. There's nothing above. The skies, the stars, the moon, the sun, the wind that blows, the way we run. It's all a gift from a loving creator that's in you to be a creator too. You got to just start thinking. The truth is in you to come out of you. Because that's how much the Creator loves you. By giving you life. By giving you free will. By giving you choices. Do you actually think the Creator would be divine if the Creator was to control your mind like you allowing man to do? Because that is your God that you trust. It is the God that's on your trust and on your money that's fucking over you. Think about it. Look on the back of your Social Security card. When you see that number in the red writing or in the green writing, you need to call the Social Security company up and ask them what is that number for, and see what they tell you. It is what it is. They probably done found something to say now though. But the truth is the truth. You need to see it for yourself too. Because I'm gonna say it to you as plain as I can say it to you for you to get it for you. Why would you be told to get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven, when you should know by now that the Creator is neither man nor woman? So, back to what I just said. Why? What will be the reason? What will be the plan? The plan would be for a man to control another man by what he believes in. I say again, by what he believes in. Man created all the different gods. Man created all the different religions. The Creator, love unconditionally, stands alone with no challenges. Because the love don't stop until the human being here stop the love and start hating. We are all here together. Not one together. Together. Because two is better than one. When the divine Creator holds that spot of the only one divine Creator of all that has been created and all that will be created. The truth is in you to come out of you. That's why I can prove to you that I love you more than you love you, because you don't even much know what love is. I love you to the point where you ask yourself who's in between you loving you. You wouldn't have an answer unless you think about it. It's nothing to think about. Did you ever think, where do your thoughts come from? Do you ever think, where do the dreams come from? All of these things come from the divine that's always going on in your mind, body, and soul at all times. Each and every one of the things living in this earth. I say it again. Why do you get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven, knowing that the Creator neither man nor woman, and give the credit of the Creator being a man? Why do you say God is good and then y'all chant all the time when in the Bible it says fear God? Let me tell you something about the divine. You can never fear love unconditionally, the feeling being the Creator of all that there is to be and for you to see and feel. Because one thing about the Creator, love unconditionally, the feeling is so real to the point where why would the Creator have to fight against anyone when the Creator is the only one fighting for you to live? When you looking at all that's happening from them spraying chemtrails in the air to them manipulating the weather, when you look at all the major machinery that we done created, because all that is to be and was created by you. And the you meaning really me. And the me and I breaks off to be we, being the M-E upside down, just like they done turned this world into upside down, when right is wrong and wrong is right. I'm just saying, when you look at the twist, you won't have to fight, because then you won't fear death, because death is part of life. When you look at, we all was created here equally. So ask yourself the question, Why do you owe someone? Y-I-O-U. 4 letters. Y-I-O-U. When we all was created equally in this, we supposed to be sharing this. We supposed to be switching what I don't have and you do have, you supposed to give it to me. And what I don't have, what I have and you don't have, I'm supposed to give it to you. If I have it. But when you look at Dubai, and you look at all that Dubai is and going to be, why Dubai ain't having all the bullshit that we have? The truth is the truth. And y'all gonna see. Dubai is only gonna have the shit that they know is not gonna destroy nothing in Dubai. Because of the money that's in Dubai. So you can look at this weather. Because I say it again. In order for them to build that building as high as that building is built, someone had to be manipulating the weather. Because they couldn't do it. With windstorms, with all this other shit that they're supposed to be having. I'm trying to tell you, the earth is dying. So the earth is not reacting like the earth is supposed to react when people are killing it. The weather, they had to manipulate the weather because the weather is not as tense as it should be if something is hurting and being hurt. Our planet is dying. And it's because of them. It's because of NASA. It's because of our government. It's because of our government officials. But don't worry, I'll be in City Hall on Tuesday. If it be open on Tuesday. Because I have a serious bone to pick with the city of Houston. And the city of and Harris County. Because what's going on right now with me here in Harris County, for me to be in the process of going through court dealing with Walmart and their policies on returning things and profiling brown-skinned people in wheelchairs. I just was doing a documentary to show exactly how racist Walmart really is. And I not only went to jail for standing up for my rights were stripped completely away from me when the police lied on me and said, what we gonna charge him with? I didn't do anything to be charged with anything. But they charged me with criminal trespassing when I was showing them exactly how they do not listen to the customer. Because by me being in a wheelchair and me bringing back a box, a rock, and my receipt, and some pillows in the box, which was all my shit. But I was bringing this to them so I can show them that they won't even speak out any type of resolution. They won't even speak out no resolution to the shit. So like I'm like, wow. It escalated so fast to the point where I thought there was security behind me, but it was a sheriff. So if anybody talking sporty to you, you gonna talk sporty back. I want to know, where did the policeman get the authority to treat you bad, but you can't treat them bad back? Fuck that. That motherfucker is the same as me. Only thing about it, he wear a motherfucking gun, so he ain't scared of me. Because I don't have one. Because when you look at all this bullshit that's happening to the people, which is the sheeple, because we are not standing up as the fucking people. We make this motherfucker go round, so why are we allowing some other motherfuckers to put us in the motherfucking ground like we don't matter? Let me tell you something about matter. The bullshit about them saying that the atoms clash together in a big old bang explosion bullshit, that's the atom that they clashed together when they lived there and dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and shit. But this whole world, earth, and everything in it was formed not out of no big bang, fucked up ass theory. The truth is the truth, and I want y'all to hear me. Everything came to exist from an orgasm of the creator creating this shit all out of being alone. So the creator created all type of different things until he came to the number one, and that's us, the conscious thinking humans living here. If you actually think that there's anything more divine than everything that's going on in your mind, body, and soul, You have been taught to think stupidly. Like some motherfucking kid taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. So like I say again, here's the control. That TV set. Tell lies to your vision. The fucking programs you watch are programming you to want to be on the TV as a star. It is what it is, people. Walt Disney ain't no bullshit. Walt Disney got the hidden scrolls of the ancient people. Or Walt Disney wouldn't be making all these movies of what they're gonna do us. And know that there is no consequence but for them to have what goes around comes around, for the get down and the get down back on them. Because let me tell you something about the love unconditionally. Creator loves you unconditionally to the point where the creator wouldn't want you to hurt no how, no way. So creator would never get mad with you. You can do that for yourself. And when you look at the things that's happening to you, it's happening to you from someone else. Cause and effect. If someone causes something on this side, it's going to cause an effect on that side and maybe on this side. It depends on how the ripples of this earth rotates. Because we live with a heartbeat that's as true as it beat with. So before I tell you what it beats with, I'm just going to let you know some more truth about the words that's being said, like here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow is bullshit. How I say here today, gone tomorrow is bullshit. Think about it. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow because no one's promised tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Especially if you ain't putting what's supposed to be put into your body to stay. It is what it is when you sit there and you think about it. What are we gonna do, people? Our hearts, each and every one of our hearts, is the only thing in our body that's smart. Because our mind can trick us too. One thing about the heart, if you take the time to filter everything through your heart first, then you're going to be dealing with the creator of all that there is on this earth and in the air. Because heaven isn't in the air. Heaven is in that porthole, in that womb where you came from before your heart started beating on its own without being hooked up to your mind. That's why I say, how dare someone say it's your birthday and take the glory away from the only creator here constantly thinking on earth. Man stole his place simply because of the fact that man realized that he wasn't created to be nothing but a dick by the creator, but a smart and strong dick. But listen to what the woman's saying, he will be strong. But when you look at what's going on now, the woman will have no say so. The woman has been put in the back when a woman should always be first. Why do you think that a gentleman sounds so strong when it's so fucking fucked up and bullshit? Because when a man opens the door for a woman, that means that he's opening the door for a woman. Meaning that he's a gentle man, knowing that this woman is tender and she needs all the love and care that he can give her and the protection. I'm just saying. We done twisted this shit all up with this fucking rap bullshit where the ass is the new pussy. This is some bullshit that we done came together as stupid fucking sheeple and then made some other motherfuckers rich on the shit that you created that was bullshit. It is what it is, people. But I say again, I love you more than you love you. Because I know the truth and you don't. But I tell you the truth so you know the truth for yourself. So you can power yourself up to know. We ain't no fucking kids no more. Believing in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth fucking Fairy. One thing about death, it shouldn't be fucking scary. Only if you don't know the motherfucking truth is scary. Because most of y'all motherfuckers that's afraid of fucking death is selfish. Why I say that? Because if you're afraid of fucking death, and this is not the reason why you're afraid of death, you are fucking selfish. If you're afraid of death because your family's going to be left alone without somebody to fend for them, now you have fear to have fear for. People lie, numbers don't. But if you fearing death because you don't know where you're going to go to after you leave this life, let me enlighten you on something. When you was born into this motherfucker, you didn't know shit. So when you leave this motherfucker, you better know the truth before you leave this bitch. And the truth is in you to come out of you. Love unconditionally, the feeling is, like I said, a feeling that you could never control because you get mad with yourself. It is what it is, because when you come together, literally, man, woman, woman, man, when you come together, do you come together in God or Jesus? Or do you come together in love or feeling? Come on now. Because when you come together in love, the feeling, a lot of shit goes on. That God and that Jesus is some man-made up bullshit to control you with what you believe in. To the point where you don't even believe in the creator being in you. You thinking that the creator's up in the heaven some fucking well. That's the bullshit that was taught to you. I know. I died 4 fucking times. Like I said, I give you 4 fucking periods of life. I give you 4 words beginning with L, ending with E, that sums up your life in 4 fucking stages. And I'll give you 1 word, 4 letters that sums up how we all came to be here. And it happens to be the creator's original name before man changed his thinking and saying that it was too fucking weak. Of course it's too fucking weak to live there and say you're going to war and God is going to be behind you. You can't say you're going to war to kill another human living here and say that love is behind you. See how they twisted it all up for you to believe in? This probably don't be on YouTube for that long because, like I said again, they don't want you knowing the truth. I don't get paid for this. I do this all day, every day, because I live like this, because I gave up on life and I died. And the Creator gave me life back to know what's straight and just right. Because there's so many rights till you're left behind. Because I say it like this, with 2 right shoes, sooner or later you're going to be left behind. And with 2 left shoes, when would you know to do right? It is what it is. The truth is the truth. It's in you to know. Because isn't knowing better than believing in some bullshit that was told to you? I love you more than you love you. And I already know they're going to kill me for what I do. But hey, I don't fear death. I already gave my life up to tell the fucking truth. Now it's on us, the people, to stop being sheeple. To stop allowing them to cattle around like cattle. It is what it is. You can't win this battle. The people higher up got too much money. So you got to spiritually live this life in love. You can't hate the bullshit that they created. That wasn't of the creator, the original one. I'll say it again, the original one. Not all these different fucking guys that go along with all the different fucking religions that they was twisting you up to be in so you wouldn't know what the truth is within you. I'm not no preacher. Them bitches get paid for that bullshit that they teach you. I'm just giving you the love unconditionally, the feeling back. Because I know I can't control that feeling. Because I definitely get upset with some of y'all sometimes, but I can't never hate y'all. I can never go back. Hate is too heavy on my heart. I love y'all, man. And what they doing to Houston, Texas is fucked up, and what they doing in Houston, Texas is fucked up. But I had just told one of my friends, I said that I'm going to stay in Houston, Texas, because Houston, Texas is the 5-star state. And 5 fingers balled up make a mighty fucking fist. And I felt like Houston, Texas would be the last place that they would do this shit in. But they started with Houston, man. They started with Houston because they wanted to flood you out so they can go in and get the guns, man. It is what it is. I'm just praying to the loving, unconditional creator that this black male hear my cry for fucking help. I don't need your policemen. I don't need your ambulance drivers. And I don't need your fire department. I need the motherfucking truth, dog. And the truth is, Harris County is doing me some dirty ass shit. The justice system is just that. No justice for us. The people without shit. Cause rich motherfuckers don't even much appear in court. Because they sent a lawyer to handle that for them. But we gotta be clammed up in a fucking courtroom in a motherfucking building like sardines. This shit stops today with me. Because when I go back to fucking court dealing with Walmart and they bullshit. Y'all don't know what y'all did to me, Walmart. But y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna find out. You don't have to worry about me being violent or any of that bullshit. Because I'm about all that love dealing with the creator in this shit. You might hear my voice getting raised in this shit. But believe it or not, my heart is staying in one spot in this shit. Because I'll never let y'all stress me out to the point where my heart stops. When my heart stops, it's going to be because of y'all dirty asses and what y'all put in your glasses and what y'all put in the food. Even though I eat all vegetables and fruits, like I said again, it's all about what you're putting into the food because ain't nothing really natural no more. We done allowed them to just fuck us clean over by distracting us with all this fucking bullshit. It is what it is. Truth. I love you more than you love yourself in this shit. But it's hurting me to the point where I never give up on life again. And even when I gave up on it the first time, I wasn't committing suicide because I had already talked to the divine and I let the divine know that I believe in a divine creator and I know that the divine creator loves us unconditional. So I'm giving my life to you. I'm not committing suicide. I'm in the hospital after I'd been to 4 different hospitals and was sent home to be admitted in the hospital with a bowel obstruction and a full-blown kidney infection. To be told in the hospital that I was HIV positive and I had to go into surgery. After going to 4 different hospitals and sent home, if it wasn't for my provider getting me to go see my primary doctor and my primary doctor getting me admitted in the hospital, I wouldn't be here today if I wouldn't dealt with the original creator and fuck the doctors. I'll say it again. I wouldn't be here today if I wouldn't have been dealing with the real creator, love unconditionally, that feeling. Fuck a doctor. And I say that there with the utmost disrespect. I say it again. I say that with the utmost disrespect. Fuck a doctor that deals with the digestive tract unless he's in the emergency room. Fuck a psychiatrist because there is no such thing as a psychiatrist doctor. There's some made up bullshit. Because how can you ever heal a crazy person? You can't heal them. You can only help them be comfortable. To medicate them and then take the medication away, what do you have? You have a motherfucking ticking time bomb. People, it's time to start thinking. Because when you look at school is teaching you not to think. Because school is teaching you what they want you to think and what they want you to know. When you can look at all the motherfucking presidents, every last one of them bitches wasn't no good. There ain't one president that was good. Because when Kennedy decided to be good, they killed him. Because he knew the agenda was when he first got in. Right or wrong. He in the bloodline. But I say again, I love you more than you love you. I live the truth because it is my life. But everybody lie. I just don't hate. And the only lie that I probably do would be to get some of their motherfucking medication so I can sell and shit. But they don't have to worry about that ever again. Because I'm gonna smoke my motherfucking weed and say fuck a doctor and they bullshit. Because like I said again, a long time ago, how is weed class 1 drug when the drugs that's on the shelf can kill you? Weed hasn't killed nobody, but bare aspirin done killed a whole bunch of people. Tylenol done killed a whole bunch of people. You can't overdose on weed. You just go to sleep. So how in the fuck do weed end up being a class 1 fucking drug unless we some stupid ass fucking sheeple and letting the government treat us like we ain't shit? I'm something, baby. I'm not a piece of shit. And I'm gonna show them how much I am not a piece of shit. Like I said again, City Hall gonna see me Tuesday, and the courthouse gonna see me on the 19th. But believe me, you are me. I am you. We are the greatest creation of all, the conscious thinking people. Living here, all together, consciously thinking. Where that if there was to be any problem, we, the people, coming together can solve it. Because when you look at everything that's around you was created by the Creator in you, for you to enjoy. We was all created equal. That man and that woman. How did it get to the point where people owe somebody when everybody is like each other? Someone, believe it or not, someone family is ruling all. Because believe it or not, you can't have more than 5 people up there fucking with a ball. Somebody gonna envy the other one. They got one dude, one woman, both of them probably together at the top, pushing buttons for everybody else. But I'll say to that one, I'll say to that several, I'll say to that person, I'll say to them, you won't get nothing out of what you're doing when it all boils down to begin. Because there is no ending. There's only new beginnings. There is no ending. As long as you in it, there is no ending. Because once you in, it begins again for you. So there is no ending. That's why we live in a circle of life. We are the period in the middle. So let me give you your 4 periods and 4 words beginning with L, ending with E that sums up our life in 4 stages. And the 1 word, 4 letters that sums up how we all came to be here. And it happens to be the Creator's original name for man changed it to that weak ass God shit because love is the only thing that's strong. But to kill somebody, you would have to say something that everybody get along with. And that's that God, that Jesus bullshit that all y'all believe in. So anyway, it is what it is when you look at the truth being the truth. I love you, people. Don't you think it's well overdue for us to stand up as people and stop allowing them to treat us like people? These people are playing chess and we are not even playing checkers. To be honest with you, we don't even have a board. Because I go back to the beginning of what I just said. You was born here, an empty glass, waiting for some truth. Your mama put in all the work to birth you. Your mama took in the penis. Your mama took in the sperm. Your mama put out you love unconditionally when you was born. You only changed by those who changed you that's in your life. that changed you. And if you don't have a mama and a daddy to balance you out, it's definitely on you to live straight. Because as a child, you think as a child and you do childish things. But once you become an adult, it's time to put the childish things away and start thinking about things. Thinking about things and filter them through your heart, that is as smart as you can do, because like I said, your heart is the only thing that's smart. And your heart pumps and beats with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth, pulling you from today into tomorrow. So I'll say to you, what are you doing right now to change this bullshit around? Because you already see it's going shit. Because I can't say it's going to hell in a nut basket, because there is no hell for it to go to when we living right here on hell. Because when you look at anything that could be done on the internet is what you can think of hell being, because hell isn't a place. Hell is a state of mind being in. So when you look at your hell that was taught to you to believe in, you gotta think about the telling lies to your vision off of the TV set. I'm just trying to tell you to think for yourself and stop believing in some bullshit that was taught to you when you was the most vulnerable, and you will live there and remember some shit. And that's if you was lied to as a child. I'm Mr. Glasses, 48. III is the grocery store, coming soon. And I know it will work because it will be the people that's going to work it. And when someone not work but get money to do something that they love, they can do it for a long time. Love you more than you love yourself.